Let's talk the science of skin. Well, hey guys, welcome back. If you are new here, I'm a board certified dermatologist. And in today's video, we're going to be talking about what I like to call skin's vitals, really the core components, the science behind healthy skin, and how your skincare routine and the products that you choose can support skin's vitals. Today's video is in partnership with Neutrogena, and I'm going to be sharing with you some of my all-time favorite Neutrogena products that support and boost skin's vitals for healthy, radiant skin. All of these products you can purchase at your local CVS. Now, it's easy to get overwhelmed when you start breaking down the science behind our skin. I mean, it's a large organ, it's very complex, but I'm going to make it really simple for you guys, and I want you to really start to think about your skin as having these two vitals. Skin's dynamic barrier, which is the outermost protective layer. It's skin's first line defense against all of those environmental aggressors that you are exposed to on a day-to-day basis, and it is tasked with keeping you protected from the outside world and keeping moisture in, keeping moisture balance within the skin and retaining moisture. And this is something that is constantly adapting to everything that comes in contact with your skin and to things that are going on internally. I mean, it is not a one and done process, but rather a dynamic, ongoing process of skin's outermost protective layer. It ceaselessly adapts to things that you come in contact with to really help maintain homeostasis. The second skin vital is skin cellular activity. Skin cellular activity is the internal, interconnected biology of really how skin works. Our environment is constantly changing, and our skin has to adapt to those changes, whether it be changes in the weather, like when it gets cold and the moisture content in the air drops. You've all experienced that to some extent. Probably your skin becomes dry, more vulnerable to water loss. That's really where skin's dynamic barrier is stepping in. It also has to handle day-to-day environmental aggressors like pollution, ultraviolet radiation. Of course, the skincare products that you put on, the cosmetics, and then skin's oils, sebum, dirt, pollutants settle on the skin surface. Skin's dynamic barrier is skin's first line defense against all of these things. Skin cellular activity is tasked with skin cell renewal, basically generating new skin cells. So your skin has to adapt to that and constantly be renewing and replacing those old worn out cells. And you can imagine that when there are certain environmental aggressors, not only is the dynamic barrier tasked with handling that, but your skin has to respond to that in a dynamic fashion through the cellular communication in response to inflammation and, again, in renewing those cells. When you approach your skincare routine, really approach it with the mindset of boosting skin's vitals. The products that you choose and the ingredient families within those products really should help to support and boost skin's vitals. As a board certified dermatologist, I've been recommending Neutrogena for years. Neutrogena has more than 60 years of experience as a science-backed, dermatologist-recommended brand offering simple solutions for skin, high-quality ingredients. With the help of scientists, Neutrogena develops their products with skin in mind for boosting skin's vitals. One of the core tenets of a logical skincare routine is a cleanser. Cleansers help in removing dirt, oil, sebum, cosmetic residue, and environmental aggressors that may have settled on your skin. But it's a delicate balance when it comes to cleansing. You want to choose the right cleanser. A cleanser that is too harsh can actually weaken skin's dynamic barrier. Choosing the right cleanser does not need to be challenging. Cleansers should leave the skin feeling hydrated, soft, supple. They should contain ingredients that help to replenish moisture while simultaneously removing unwanted particulates from a skin surface, like dirt, sebum, cosmetics. Those of you who have been following me for a while know one of my favorite cleansers from Neutrogena is the Hydro Boost Hydrating Gel Cleanser with hyaluronic acid, fragrance-free. This cleanser is really gentle. It works up into a silky lather, gently and thoroughly cleanses the skin without leaving it feeling stripped or dry. It includes hyaluronic acid, which is a water-loving ingredient that helps improve moisture retention in the top outermost layers of skin's dynamic barrier. Historically, foaming cleansers could be on the drying side. However, cleansing technology has really come a long way, and Neutrogena has always been on the forefront of cleansing development. The Hydro Boost Hydrating Cleansing Gel utilizes hydrophobically modified polymers which bind dirt and oil to water to clean the skin while preserving the moisture barrier. This product also uses a natural surfactant that provides the foam that consumers love without disrupting the skin barrier. So there's no dry or tight feeling with this cleanser. So this innovative formula effectively cleanses while also respecting skin's moisture barrier. This cleanser works really well for any skin type, oily, dry combination. And because it's so gentle, it's especially good if you have very sensitive skin. Cleansing not only supports the needs of skin's dynamic barrier, but also skin's cellular activity. Again, remember, constantly renewing, gentle cleansing effectively helps support that process. I've said this before, and I'll say it again. One of the most underrated parts of a skincare routine is moisturizing. Moisturizers can really bring a lot to the table as far as boosting skin's vitals. Moisturizers help to replenish lost moisture in the topmost layers of the skin. Skin's cellular activity relies on good water content. When the water content is low, skin's cellular activity has a much harder time proceeding accordingly. Moisturizers help to reduce water loss, and they also help to soften and smooth the skin surface. Moisturizers help to boost skin's dynamic barrier because they help to reduce the penetration of irritating substances into the skin. So that's what your skin's dynamic barrier is tasked with doing, but with the addition of moisturizer, it really boosts that function to help reduce things like irritation, sensitivity, burning, stinging. You know, when you go outside and you're exposed to the elements on a cold, windy day, you can experience that cold wind that burns and stings and leaves your cheeks raw and red. That's a situation where a moisturizer helps to support skin's dynamic barrier, keeping you protected from those harsh environmental aggressors. Ultraviolet radiation that we're exposed to on a day-to-day basis can also weaken skin's moisture barrier. Replenishing that moisture with a logically formulated moisturizer really can help out in supporting and boosting skin's vitals. Now, for many years now, I personally have used as well as recommended Neutrogena Hydro Boost moisturizers. Their new Hydro Boost water gel, fragrance-free, oh my gosh. I have been trying this out for the past couple of months and I am in love with it. It is so good, and I'm not being hyperbolic. It's a fragrance-free, super hydrating gel. It has hyaluronic acid, a dermatologist recommended ingredient that loves water. It's a humectant, so it helps with improving the moisture content of skin's dynamic barrier. It also is formulated with natural moisturizing factors, including amino acids and electrolytes. These ingredients help to restore skin's moisture and complement the skin's natural hydration process. You want to apply this to your face and your neck. Don't forget your neck, you guys. This is commonly neglected territory. You want to apply it to your face and neck after cleansing. This formula absorbs really quickly into the skin. It doesn't leave any sticky or greasy residue. It deeply hydrates. The great thing about this formula is that it offers 6 times more hydration for a longer lasting, healthy, radiant glow versus untreated skin. One of the things you'll notice when you start moisturizing consistently is that after about 4 weeks of consistently moisturizing, you can see an overall improvement in skin radiance. Moisturizers really lend a helping hand for your skin's vitals. I mean, if you just think of all of the things that your skin has to deal with on a day-to-day basis, sweat, pollution, infrared radiation, ultraviolet radiation, heat, cosmetics, not just the external changes, but the internal changes, hormonal fluctuations. Maybe you get run down, you get a cold, you get a flu. Your skin is constantly having an ongoing to-do list to keep everything healthy for you. Now, those of you who have watched me for a while, you're waiting for it, and you know it's time for me to talk about arguably the most important aspect of a skincare routine, and that is your sun protection, your sunscreen. Sunscreen is a key component of your skincare routine. It's going to protect your skin from those harmful ultraviolet radiation rays that come from the sun. Ultraviolet radiation from the sun is really taxing for skin's vitals. It damages skin's dynamic barrier, and it directly damages the skin cells that are, tasked with renewing your skin. Protecting your skin from these harmful rays is important not only for protecting against skin cancers, but also for protecting against premature skin aging and for protecting against hyperpigmentation. You see, as a skin vital, one of the ways in which your body responds to ultraviolet radiation is in the formation of more pigment as a protective defense, and that can lead to discoloration, which you may be trying to fade. If you were trying to fade and or prevent hyperpigmentation, sun protection, sun protection, sun protection. So one of my go-tos from Neutrogena is their Invisible Daily Defense Serum SPF 60+. This is a lightweight consistency sunscreen. I mean, we're talking a nice fluid formula, not greasy, not heavy. It leaves no white cast. It's an organic sunscreen. It's water resistant up to 80 minutes, which is perfect because if you're going to be doing anything that leads to sweating, it will stay on the skin a little bit better. Don't make these mistakes though when it comes to sunscreen. Don't just put it on and forget about it. If you're going to be outside, you want to reapply sunscreen every 2 hours while you are outdoors during daylight hours. This sunscreen, again, is water resistant. You want to reapply it every 80 minutes if you're going to be doing water-based activities or if you're going to be really, really sweaty. You want to put sunscreen on 15 minutes before you go outside. That way, it's had adequate time to absorb to your skin and not rub off. And when you go out, you have a good protective layer on. And make sure you apply the sunscreen liberally. You want to apply about half a teaspoon to cover the face and neck. Again, don't neglect your neck. Lots of sun damage can happen here. So that right there, cleanser, moisturizer, sunscreen, that's the basis of a skincare routine. It's really gonna help with boosting skin's vitals. But there's one other piece to the puzzle that may be of benefit to you, and that is incorporating retinol into your routine. Now, I have lots of videos on my channel all about the benefits of retinol. Retinol is an ingredient that can improve the look of wrinkles. With age, skin cell renewal slows down a bit, and that can lead to dry, dull, rough appearing skin. Retinol can help improve that. One of my all-time favorite products from Neutrogena is their Rapid Wrinkle Repair Regenerating Retinol Cream, fragrance-free with hyaluronic acid. This is an anti-wrinkle moisturizer with accelerated retinol SA. And what that means is the retinol is fast-acting, goes to work efficiently, and the SA stands for sustained action. It's a slow-release retinol, so it allows for it to have ongoing sustained action within your skin. It's an effective formula where the retinol is highly stabilized. Again, when it comes to choosing products, not only do the products matter, but you want science-backed formulations, and that's what you get with the Neutrogena retinol. They've been doing retinol for a long time. I have a lot of trust in Neutrogena retinol formulations for that reason. This product delivers both the retinol and the hyaluronic acid deep into the skin. It's a really rich cream, and what you're going to notice with this is that it almost instantly smooths fine lines through the action of the hyaluronic acid, which is delivered deep into skin's outermost barrier. This plumps the skin as well as replenishes moisture. With ongoing use, you're going to start to notice an improvement also not only in fine lines, but in the look of dark spots. How do you go about incorporating retinol into your skincare routine? You want to apply retinol after cleansing to clean skin. To apply, you just want to smooth roughly a pearl-sized amount evenly in gentle massaging strokes until the product is fully absorbed. This can be applied to the face as well as the neck if you'd like. The Neutrogena Rapid Wrinkle Repair Retinol can be used twice a day, morning and evening. When you're using it in your morning routine, you want to make sure the product has fully absorbed, and then you're going to apply your sunscreen. Don't forget sunscreen. All right, y'all, so those are some of my favorites from Neutrogena for boosting skin's vitals. I really hope this video was helpful to you. You know, a logical skincare routine that you stay consistent with can really help to boost those skin vitals. Again, all of these products you can purchase from CVS. I will link them down below in my description box. Thank you, Neutrogena, for sponsoring today's video. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and as always, don't forget, sunscreen and subscribe. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye.